Did you participate in the battle?
I did, and I fought. I'd rather not go into it.
The spirits of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other and change into nasty creatures called Draugrs. Eternians, Kedwenis, even your comrades. I want to help them, but I have to know what happened during the battle.
Oh, the plague. Listen then. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. We were ambushed, cut off from our main unit and devastated. Bloody scouts and Sabrina Glevisic, who was supposed to mind the battlefield. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Eternian lines faltered a few times, but we couldn't crush them because of Selkirk.
Oh, Selkirk.
Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Selkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Edern's finest swordsman. Wherever our forces gained the upper hand, he'd appear and reverse the fighting's course. Then, Vandegrift himself went into battle. He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. In the end, the Visitor hacked Selkirk and sliced the White Knight from his head to his balls. Then, death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. Damned magic of a damned witch. I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire. He led everyone out, including the Eternians. But the flames got him in the end.
So that priest seems to be interesting.
You mentioned the priest.
A really good man. He was with us the whole time, during the march, in the barracks, and in battle. Among common soldiers. Freya gave him a medallion to protect him from fire. I don't know how true that is, but he led me and many others to safety.
Who has this medallion?
King Henselt. I saw it once. I don't know how he got hold of it, but he definitely had it.
Okay.
Do I have this right? You served in the Dun Banner.
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will. If not for us, there'd have been no victory for the North at Brenner. We carried the day.
I didn't see the Dun Banner in the camp.
And you won't. The unit's no more. Ensign Eckhart Hennessy carried the standard into battle for the last time 3 years ago.
Glevisig's magic?
Worse. The Eternian troops, the bastards. The Dun Banner, the pride of Kedwen, lost its standard and almost all its men. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse shite than this. The Dun will be all right. 7 Eternians to each one of us. We had no fucking hope. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. But that's not all. Only a few survived to this day. Boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fistek. A few became highwaymen. They ended up on the gallows or in ditches. Memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't always deal with them well.
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Bergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there, I ought to give you my beaver skin cap. That's its rightful place.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh no, he's bald. Okay, so that's one of the symbols, I suppose. The banner. I guess that's faith. Not really sure. I would think the spear is death. So the armor is courage. The banner would be faith. And then there's something more that I can't remember what it is.
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the 3rd day after the autumn equinox. The Eternians were waiting for us, formed up in a long line at the foot of those hills. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armored infantry, peasants, the Bergen Dwarf Regiment. All save the General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwenis, had less than 4,000. including the elite Bearheads, armored troops from Ard Caraig, and the famous White Foxes of the North. And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the Aedirnians more than the plague. But above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he was a bastard, but he knew war like nobody else.
Right.
Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandegrift?
From a distance. At the time, I was on that hill, and they were somewhere over there. The field used to be as flat as a table. It was their second duel. Earlier, in peacetime, they'd met at a tournament in Ard Caraig. Seltkirk won then. Vandegrift's sword cracked, and the Visitor had to yield. After the tournament, he had a new sword forged by Kedwin's best mages and swordsmiths. That's how Loathan came to be.
Loathan?
I think that means hatred in the Elder language. Pretty pretentious.
They say a sorcerer cast a spell on the sword and told Vandegrift the blade wouldn't crack as long as he remained invincible. The mage got 50 lashes and was the last to mention any such nonsense.
Who has Vandegrift's sword now?
When the Sea of Flames died out, the looters ran amok. They found Seltkirk's chain mail, which survived somehow. Maybe it was magical too. Vandegrift's sword went missing. The boys in the camp claim the female Dragon Slayer has it, but I wouldn't even try talking to her.
Who's got Seltkirk's chainmail?
A certain Vincent Trott. Low nobility, in the army since forever, a greedy bastard.
Where can I find him?
That's a problem. Deathmold wanted him arrested after they found a square coin on him. Some of the officers and noblemen want to get rid of the Black Ones. They don't like how they lord it around the camp, even though the king talks to them. Those coins are their sign, the stupid bunch of plotters. Anyway, Vincent's a swashbuckler. He thrashed Deathmold's people and disappeared. Those with the coins won't say a word because they're scared of Deathmold.
Alright, that's a lot. So we got the sword as well. That might be one of the items. Well, that might just be a good sword. And we know the chainmail is in the hand of one of the conspirators. So probably we'll find him in the headquarters of the conspiracy, which we know what it is. Thanks, you.
Civic. So long.
Faith. Oh, the medallion is faith. So the banner must be something else. Right, death symbolized. Wait for an opportunity to cross the mist. Hatred. Oh, so the sword is hatred. Courage is the shield. So the banner is just nothing. Maybe the banner is death and not the spear. The spear might just be, you know, the key to combine them all. Okay, so I'm supposed to find Audrine as well, and I meant to ask people around camp, but I haven't had much luck. Oh, so this is the guy we need to lift the curse from. Maybe these guys know where Audrine is.
What is it?
I'm looking for a whore? No, I'm not looking for a whore.
You're young.
Aye. Of who?
Sorry, I'm just skipping this sort of lame dialogue anyway. It's nothing important.
Any idea?
Who the hell knows?
Think they've made a deal?
They've been here weeks. The can folk.
I know you.
Aye. We met in Vizima.
Oh.
I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your wrath. Grown wiser since. Listen, I've a trinket. My last reminder of those days. Take it and hold no grudge against me.
The Salamandra, if you play the first game, you definitely know who those are. The Salamandra are...
no grudge, and I'll gladly accept the trinket.
Take it, and good luck.
Well, the sort of the main enemy in the game. Which is interesting. Well, we would get a trinket from that guy. Let's see. What did we get? What, a robust, well-balanced silver dagger. Was that what we got? It's useless. I thought we would get, I don't know. They had these sort of medallions, the Salamandra. which they used to, well, I don't know, it's like the square coins used to identify members of the sect or you know, group. Thought I was gonna get one of those, but apparently not. I got a stupid dagger.
Here, boy.
Alright, whatever. Aldrin is nowhere to be found. Oh, right, the relic peddler. We need to talk to him.
What else am I to do?
Who's this? Is that a
What
smith?
do you want?
Ah, another arm wrestler. Really should do those quests. Since they actually follow through, that's the only reason I do them. If they were only for money, I wouldn't care too much. But since they actually have a sort of story that follow through each chapter, I want to do them so I don't, you know, miss out on the next chapters.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans, hallowed and highly valuable.
Okay.
I know you have the spear Jahan used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I told you about that, and I thought the old freak was trying to forget the sins of his past.
So you knew him, eh?
You know Jahan well?
He despises me now, but things used to be different. We were called up at the same time. We fought under Hensel together. But I managed somehow while he hated it. Why did they send him to that ferocious battle? He was the worst dumbass in the entire army, but he outlived the best soldiers. Covered in shit, piss, snot and tears, and still he survived. He cracked when they burned Sabrina. A beautiful end to a fucking beautiful day. Then he went to the dogs. He pissed away all he had on drink. I was the fool who followed him and brought everything he pawned around the inns. That's how I got the spear.
Hmm. So you have it then?
I need that spear.
Tough luck, Witcher. I last saw it a few years back.
What happened to it?
Look how similar we are. You want knowledge, I want coin. And we both need help to get what we want.
How much?
What are your customary takings on a contract? I'll gladly accept but 1/2 of that.
What about... no.
Tell me about her.
After all, business is going well. You see, when Jahan lost his head for Sabrina, I bought the spear from the innkeeper. The donkey's ass pawned it in the inn. He drank like a fish. By then, Jahan had already hidden in the hills where no one dares to venture. Some call him the Visionary, but in my book, he's just a nutter. Beats me why the beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters hate the smell of fish oil. Jahan makes candles out of it.
Aha.
What did you do with the spear?
Sorry to say I lost it in a dice game. Shame, because today it'd fetch a good price.
You're
I lost
right
the
about
spear
that.
to a soldier who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley. He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft cracked as if there'd been some fucking jousting tournament. The most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Edirn. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures.
Well, guess who it
Who
is?
knows, maybe he still has that spearhead.
Yorvith.
You know him.
I'll tell you for 100 orens.
Bah!
Okay.
So long.
So that's what he told us basically, that Yorvith has the, or supposedly, has the staff. The spear, I mean, not the staff. Alright, so we need to talk to Deathmold to see what we can do to cross the mist, because Yorvith is on the other side of the mist in Bergen, together with the rebellion, basically, the peasant rebellion. And actually that got me thinking, I wonder if you actually follow the Yorvith, the squirrel path in Flotsam, instead of whatever his name is, I can't remember his name. Well, I guess you can call it the human path. if you get to start in Bergen on this chapter, in chapter 2, instead of here. And there's sort of mirror quests. I would guess that it's like that. It's pretty cool. I had to try it at some other playthrough.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging round the tents.
Ah,
like
that's what
idiots.
everybody's looking for.
Where are these coins from if there wasn't a single one when they were pitching camp?
So the guys that looking, they always keep finding stones outside the camp. He's looking for the square coins. Oh well. Whatever, this guy's boring. He's just a mercenary leader. He doesn't say anything important. Shit, I'm burned to death here. He's just a cook.
Scavenging round the tents like idiots.
Where are these coins from?
I guess these are just military leaders.
I smell it to Mary.
I'm not running a charity.
Whatever.
I've had about enough.
So let's see if the king is around. Last time he wasn't actually here. Nope, he's not. For some reason he's gone. I don't know where he is. I wanted to talk to him about the medallion. But he's not around, so I'll talk to Deathmold then.
Spoiled my day.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello, good morning. Pucker up and kiss my ass? Nothing?
Hello.
Good morning,
dick.
White Wolf. Will you take some tea? It's a fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe.
Oh my god, there's a lot of talk to talk about.